Hello and welcome back. Today is 20th September 2025 and I am recording and documenting Mathu's first international trip. We are going to Thailand for 7 days. Now, this video is all about us getting into the airport and settling in and maybe boarding the flight, and I will end the video with that. The part 2 of this video will have us landing in Thailand and maybe a quick tour of the hotel that we chose to stay. First thing first, we are not going to any agency this time. We have done all the bookings on our own. Now, the first tip here I wanted to give is that when you're traveling with child, make sure that you're doing the bookings all in advance. The reason being, you need to get the right place to stay, and it might be usually because Thailand is a favorite tourist destination. If you are booking the stay closer to the time that you travel, you might not end up getting the facilities, the type of hotels or resorts that you want. And in our case, we wanted to make sure that we have a really comfortable stay because this is our child's first trip. We do not know how he is going to behave and how he is going to adapt to the food and everything there. So we wanted to make sure that the stay is really comfortable. So the stay is booked really very first, and then also definitely the tickets and then the stay. Now, when we booked the stay, we made sure that we are getting a hotel where they have a very nice swimming pool because children will love to play in water. So we wanted to make sure that the pool is really good and comfortable, and they have child friendly swimming pools, activities and everything in place. So that was the first thing. And second thing, that we wanted to make sure that the beach is accessible to us, maybe in walking distance. The reason being, again, children will love to play in the beach, and then taking them to the beach and then coming back to the hotel in a car or taxi would be difficult for them. They might feel uncomfortable. So if the beach is walkable distance, it's going to be really comfortable for the children as well as for us as parents, as we're exploring this travel with the new person with us. When you travel with your child, first time an international trip, I would recommend that we choose a place which is near to India. And the reason we chose Thailand is it's only a couple of hours from India. That means you sit in an aeroplane for 3.5 hours to and fro. And again, in case of an emergency, you can always quickly come back to your home country. The second reason is that the food would be not entirely different from the type of food that they have it. But I have to say, here in Thailand, we experienced the food totally different. But our son was able to adapt to it, and these things is something I will talk through in the coming videos. But yes, you will still get, if your child eats rice and dal, you'll still get rice and dal in Thailand. Our flight time on this Saturday was at 3:45 p.m. That gave us sufficient window in the morning to make sure that we have packed everything, what is needed for us especially and for the child. And we also got enough time to make sure that he ate something in the morning before leaving home, and also to pack chapati or an egg for him on the way. We left home at around 9:30 because we stay in Bellandu, and we cannot ignore the fact that even if it is a Saturday, you can expect or you can be in the traffic. So we reached well in advance the airport, and the reason we reached at least an hour 2 hour earlier, I mean 4 hours earlier, is the safest time, and we did reach 4 hours earlier. The reason we made sure that is because we wanted to explore the lounge and then feed this little one. So we had enough credit cards with us so that we can go for the lounge without payment. However, when we reached there, we realized that two of my cards were not having enough transactions. So we paid for one person, and I guess it is around 3,000 rupees per person for the lounge. Whether we get free or whether we had to pay, we had decided that we are going to get into the lounge to make sure that he eats full lunch before we go. And here we are inside the lounge. They do have decent options, a lot of options, I would say. And Mathu was really happy because he eats rice and chicken, and he got rice and chicken from there. And then after having rice and chicken, there was also some snacks, chocolate sticks, I don't remember, breadsticks that he was just munching. So that was all about the lounge. And it is, I always recommend that we take out enough time in the airport. Don't be in a hurry. If we are in a hurry, we will not be able to make sure that children are full. So when we book the flights, if we book the flights accordingly, we will have enough time to get into the airport, settle in, and feed the children. And also T2 has a lot of activities inside. Like they also have a small play area there in the airport once you check in. So he got some time to play there and then run around. So the entire travel is going to be enjoyable for the child. Usually when we travel in a hurry, just in the airport on time, and then not even looking at the lounge or not even looking at all the facilities there in the airport. We just rush and get on the flight and then reach our destination. But when you travel child, it's totally different. So we have to make sure that we have enough room and space for walking around and making it slow and comfortable and convenient to them, so that they are okay and they don't feel uncomfortable. I mean, they don't feel like not going there any time again. So that's that. Before Mathu, we had traveled extensively around the world, and I must tell you that Bangalore International Airport is one of the best airports that I have been. It is almost futuristic. I know definitely there are I've seen people sharing videos of Singapore airport. I mean, this might not be in comparison to those, but in terms of, maybe I can talk about the airports in Europe, or the airports in Thailand this time. Comparing to those, I felt Bangalore International Airport is really very, very well maintained. It's new, so everything that they have is new, like adding on to the quality that you get to experience there. And they have very beautifully decorated, let it be the lounge, let it be the play area, let it be the all open areas. It's all decorated. They have statues around, they have a lot of picture spots where you can stand and take pictures. So it's really nice. And especially the toilets, if you get into the toilets, it's clean, neat, and it's not just basic cleanliness and neatness that I'm talking about. They are maintaining it at most high quality. So I don't know. I'm really happy that this airport has such high standards that anybody who's coming into India, anybody who's landing in Bangalore International Airport will definitely feel that standards and quality that they provide, which is amazing. Now, the intention that I kind of continue this video, as I mentioned, is that I know many parents, new parents, would feel a little bit worried or scared about having that trip with your child. But I wanted to take you through this journey with me, just so that you understand how we were able to make this trip, and how did our child behave, what did we do to make sure that he is comfortable, what did we do to make sure that we are also comfortable in the entire process. Now the reason is that we should be coming back with a positive energy to plan for another trip internationally. Coming back to what we packed. Okay, so we made sure that the child has comfortable clothing, which means trousers and t-shirts, which is easy to wear in our bag. Secondly, we made sure that nappies are packed. Nappies are the first thing that if your child is using nappy, and even if the child is not using nappy, 3-year-old will definitely need it at night time or while traveling. So nappies first, pampers or nappies first, then comes enough clothes. I consider that I'm going to change 3 clothes a day, so I have carried 3 clothes for a day. That means 7 multiply 3, almost 21 to 25 pair of clothes carried for him. Then we made sure that we have swimming gears in the bag. This time we only packed the swimming costume, and once we reached there we had to buy additional stuff so that he can play in the water. I will show that in the coming videos, but swimming costume is a must. Now costume, if you choose, if you will plan to buy from there, you might not get the right size, so it's better that we buy that and pack it. It's a basic thing that we will need. And then also, because we are going to the beach, a swimming shoes or a water shoes which will help them walk through the sandy beach comfortably is a must thing. So costume and swimming beach shoes, these are the ones that we packed in addition to that. Then we carried shoes and sandals for him that is easy to wear and remove. And then maybe towels. Those are the things that we packed for the child. Then definitely a lot of snacks were carried into the bag in case if he is not comfortable eating the food there. At least we wanted to make sure that we have biscuits, chocolates and snacks in the bag. So that was for him. And then for us, just like any other beach trip, we packed clothes that are swimming friendly, beach friendly, and then a couple of dresses here and there to make sure that we have good pictures. So did not focus a lot on our packing, but made sure that the child's bag is has everything that the child will need. We made a list first, and then made sure that everything in the list is packed inside. That also included even a nail cutter that he might need. If in case he breaks a nail here and there, then you need to help him. So everything minute thing that the child will need, child is using on a regular basis, is packed into his bag. So that is the packing aspect of it. If you have watched me till here, thank you so much for your time. And as I mentioned in this video, I am only showing you how the airport, did we settle into the airport and the lounge and boarding the flight to Thailand from Bangalore. Nothing more, and everything else will be explained in the coming parts of these series, and I will tell you in detail how the trip was, how each days went, and what we have done every day, which was definitely child friendly, definitely considering the child and his comfort as the priority. So for any other parents, new parents who are venturing to travel around but are a little bit hesitant because of all sorts of uncertainties around traveling with a child, I would request you to follow this journey with us. And what if you may get a couple of ideas here and there that is going to help you plan your trip and also to make sure that you have a nice time. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.